Hi, this is Randy Kirk, and for the last couple of days, I've been talking to you about ways that Tesla could sell all the cars that they're going to make next year without having to cut the price. Yes, there would be costs associated, but the costs wouldn't be nearly as much, in my opinion, as it would be to drop the price is a much less advantageous method than the methods that I'm proposing. So I'm going to talk about 5 more today. And the 5 more ways that Tesla could market starting tomorrow, marketing levers that they've got left in their tool chest. Number 1 would be, currently, Tesla has dozens, maybe hundreds of free influencers. I'm one. As a YouTuber talking about Tesla multiple times a day, I am somebody who's influencing people to make decisions about Tesla, all Tesla products, about Tesla stock, talking about Tesla, talking to their friends and neighbors about Tesla. I'm an influencer. There's how many like me? You know, many, many others. And all of us are working for quote unquote free. Yes, we might have income from, people buying the book. So if you haven't bought the book, the Elon Musk Mission, we may have income from the advertising on YouTube. There may be some people get Patreon income. If you would like to support me on Patreon, I am on Patreon. You can support me there. So there's lots of ways that these influencers might be generating income, but they're not getting paid by Tesla. And that's great, because we don't want influencers like me or Stephen Mark Ryan or Dave Lee to be paid by Tesla, because then that could taint their what they're saying. So it's a great thing that our income is not coming that way. Now, there's a whole bunch of other influencers. You've probably heard of the whole concept of influencers as a way to market. And there's folks that do nothing but open packages. A new product comes out, they bring the product in, they open the package, they take it apart, they show it, they may assemble it, they talk about what they like and don't like as they're opening it. There's people that all they do is lipsticks, nails. There's an influencer pretty much for every kind of industry and thought and product and service you can possibly think of. So I'm saying that Tesla should go out and they should find some of these influencers who are in the market demo that they're trying to attract, and they should pay these influencers to talk about Tesla. Wouldn't be that hard to give them a Tesla for a month or for 3 months or for a year, or give them a Tesla period as part of their pay. But the result of that would be that they would talk to their group, to their crowd, about the experience, about getting it, about learning how to use it, about their first drive, about how they feel after a week. I mean, so many different things that they could talk about. They could be talking about it for months and months. So these influencers would be reaching demographics that Tesla would be interested in reaching, way less expensively than advertising, and way more likely to convince, because an influencer is thought of as different than an ad. It's more personal, it's more transparent. You can read the body language. It is not stock like an advertisement. So these influencers, in particular, the most famous out there, huge potential in my opinion. So that, number 1 would be hire some influencers. Number 2 would be product placements. Now, again, you probably know what these are. You're watching a movie, and all of a sudden, somebody picks up their computer and pulls their laptop and pulls it over, and the Apple is staring you in the face. That didn't happen by accident. Apple's paying them to make sure that happens. Obviously, cars. Pretty much, you look at a TV show or a movie, and you're going to find that all the cars are the same maker, the same factory. Maybe different cars from that factory, but they're all from the same factory. That's because that factory is paying for those product placements. Well, I did say in a tweet, I think a couple of months ago, I'm not sure whether you can get product placements for Teslas in cop shows and, for chases and things, because the chase will be over so fast. But having said that, no, of course, you can have a really fast car that still can't catch the little agile car that's going around the corners. Anyway, product placements, I think it's obvious. It's not that expensive compared to advertising. It's more subliminal, so it attacks a different part of your brain. So I would be out there trying to get and I'm guessing that movie type folks are hitting up Tesla all the time for product placement. No idea why they haven't done more of that. Maybe again, it's kind of their non-advertising approach. I think they should do it tomorrow, especially going into this recession. That'd be number 2. Number 3 would be joint promotions and advertisements. So for instance, they could do a national giveaway. Let's say they pick Target. And the reason I pick Target is I'm not even that big a fan of Target. I do most of my shopping at some Costco company or something. Anyway, but they have their superchargers already in Target parking lots. A lot of Target parking lots. It's a major partner that they have. Why not put together a national television campaign where they give away 50 Teslas or they give away 20? I don't give away 1, but they give away Teslas. And so the advertisement is talking about Tesla at the same time as it's talking about why to shop at Target. Maybe the only place you can turn in the sweepstake is at a Target. There's a Tesla parked out front, and that Tesla is sitting there with signage around it that helps people to understand it. Maybe there's a robot that's giving a talk. Maybe there's a constantly running video that's talking about the Tesla. Maybe you get test rides. You have 2 of them there, one that sits there, one for test rides. So many ways that you could do this, but that would be some kind of a combination, promotion, advertisement. There's a million ways to do that. I just threw out one. The next would be what I call cross promotions. Well, I don't call it, the industry calls them cross promotions, where you're working with another company again, and you're trading something for something, so nobody has any cost involved other than the materials to do it. So again, the recommendation I would have in this case might be United Airlines. So you go to United Airlines, you say, look, I'd like to have a Tesla parked in the where the passengers are going down the plank out to catch their plane. I'd like to have a Tesla sitting in the middle with the signage and the video going and all that. In exchange, we will put up signs in our Tesla charging stations that promote United Airlines and maybe running videos. And so some kind of a cross promotion where everybody gets something almost for free, and it's a trade. So it's a very, very, very good way, very inexpensive way to get a lot more visibility for your product. And the last one, Tesla obviously knows how to do these promotions to existing owners who have the car and can talk about it to their neighbor. And then if the neighbor buys one and they mention their friend, the person that recommended the car, when they're purchasing the car, that person gets 1,000 miles or 2,000 miles, or they get some other kind of prize. I'm going to suggest in a recession, let's change that in 3 ways. Number 1, not just owners of existing Tesla products. So everybody can get the prize. Everybody can get the winnings. Number 2, take it a step forward and put it into the affiliate program business. So if I'm doing a YouTube show on something other than Tesla, because I wouldn't, again, want to, of course, I have no bias at all about Tesla, so I don't want to mess that up. But lots of people that have channels or have websites or have blogs or have webinars and all these kinds of things, they're looking for products that they can recommend in those circumstances, and then they get something as an affiliate if the person clicks on the URL in the description or in the program. Anyway, you know how it works. I think you already know. So the third thing I would change. So number 1 is open it up to everybody. Number 2, actually go out and get into the affiliate business, because there are channels, there are, people that work the affiliate game and promote different companies that are in the affiliate game. So get into the game. And number 3 is make the prize, not a prize, make the prize money. In a recession, what are people going to want? They're not going to want miles. They're going to want cold hard cash. So whether it's $1,000 if you sell a Tesla through an affiliate situation, or whether you just tell your friend about it and they buy it, however it works, make it cash, make it enough to be fun. $1,000 should work. Maybe $500 will work. but you will put a lot of folks to work out there trying to promote Teslas in 2023 by something like that. So if you think this content was valuable, if you think it was useful, if you think it was fun, even if you thought it was terrible, but you'd like to see more like it, click the subscribe button. Please give me a like. It's been great talking to you today.